Good morning, my friends. Good morning, good morning, good morning. So, today is Monday, May 10th, and I think I gotta just fix the beard, but that's okay. Wakey, wakey. What's up, Mike? Wakey, wakey. Oh, it's early by you, bro. You're what, like 6:40 or 7:40? You're up early, man. Jesus Christ. What's up, Isabel? So I found a little treat for myself. I had a giant dab in here, and I forgot that I never really hit it. So it's still in there. It's fine. It's just been sitting there. Battery hasn't been used. I forgot how good this is. So I'm gonna treat myself this morning. Good morning, everybody. Carolyn, Teodoro, 6:41. Yeah, crazy. Go back to sleep. All right. So I'm gonna treat myself, and then we'll talk. There we go. Wasn't much in there. Wasn't much in there. All right. It was a pleasant little surprise. I'll just feel a little bit relaxed. Little bit. It's all good. I still got my my new one that I just bought. Lemon skunk, grapefruit, sweet lemon, grapefruit. That's a proper. All right. So, I hope everybody had a good Mother's Day weekend. I got to spend it Saturday with my wife and my mother. We didn't get to do too much. Still a lot of stuff out there that's not really all that of a good idea to do. The weather was still kind of crappy. Today it's supposed to be nice. 60s, 70s. We'll see. We'll see. So, big news over the weekend. Elon Musk goes on SNL and talks about Dogecoin, talks about cryptocurrency, refers to it as a hustle. All the people on it ran. Or they bought it the moment he mentioned it. So he mentioned it, it was what? 60 cents, maybe 70 cents. So right now it's about 50 cents. Unless something drastically happened, this was a few minutes ago. It was like 50 something cents. Hang on. I do this and I forget that there's a fucking phone at my disposal. You forget that you can just access things quickly. Okay, so Doge is at 50 cents and some little numbers after it. But it's not 51, it's 50. Okay. And it's been kind of there. It's down almost 5%. Okay. This is fast moving, and it's also a complete mirror image, but with knowledge and conscience behind it. So Bitcoin, a few years ago, I remember friends telling me, I just $1,000 of Bitcoin. I just $5,000 of Bitcoin. I'm just going to leave it sit there. Do you know how much money they have right now? I'm just saying. Just saying. There's a rhyme and a reason for everything. I'm not anybody's pocket. But if you have a little bit extra money, might be a good idea to grab a little bit of it before it reaches a buck. I think it will pay off in the long run. Up to you. I got a little bit in, see what happens. So I've already made money so far. Not a lot, because it goes up, goes down, you know. But long run, there are people that are really going to benefit. Really, really, really going to benefit. And I think that Dogecoin, a lot of these other cryptos are gonna skyrocket because there are people who have stupid money, and they'll fuck around and drop a million here, a million there, a few million here, a few million there. That's an issue. That's going to change the valuations of things. Write it out. Remember, it's your money. You invest, you can pull it away whenever you want. That's how it works. Anyway. So there is a very large story building up. Correct. Correct. Very, very correct. You can figure it out. It's worth it. Definitely worth it. There's a big story. Lots of active military personnel are being relocated back to the United States. I'm going to just repeat that. A lot of military personnel are being relocated back to the United States. Russia seems like they're going to try to take over the Ukraine. Like force them into just going back into Russia. I know that NATO and the United States of America and most other countries will not accept that. Most of the European countries, they won't accept it. And that only means a war with Russia. Now, Putin has warned Biden numerous times, publicly, through media, and he says this is not good. Don't get involved. I gotta think that's bad. It means bad. The United States is already uh, there were mass orders of these coffin liners. These basically these plastic coffins, cheaply made, like 3D printed. Like instead of wood or cardboard. Something big, something very big on a big scale. The military is doing a lot of maneuvering around, a lot of movement, but locally here, I just I don't mean Pennsylvania. I just mean United States. A lot of movement, a lot of repositioning, very strategic. Problem. It's just interesting. Interesting to think about, interesting to talk about, interesting to try to figure out what's going on. The Russians are notorious for wanting things to be secretive and always doing things, covertly. However, they have not really done a good job of keeping it quiet. There's so many people talking about it, even people in the Russian government. I don't know. I don't know if this is legit or if this is again just a Cold War, but we're going to be nervous about it 24/7. It's a problem. It is a problem. Putin is notorious for pushing people. He pushes them and then sees how they react, but he's already got a plan for that. So, what plan do you think he has for the United States? And his job is to push Biden. Biden's got to figure out what move to make. Putin's got a plan for it, though. The issue is America has spent the last, let's just say, 8 years. 8 years fighting over it. Fighting over everything internally. The rest of the world kept going. Monday. Mr. Michael. I think so. I think so. I think it's pretty obvious that they're planning something. The United States military, something is being planned and talked about and thought about and moved on. It's interesting. I just I haven't had access to some of my military people. So the a few people I keep in touch with once in a while. So it's been a minute, all quiet, all quiet on the Western Front. I'd love to hear somebody's thoughts. Anybody has anybody active military member? Have they said anything to you? Have they talked about it? Have they said, hey, I'm traveling over here, I'm doing this? Sometimes people, they'll say it and they don't even realize what they're saying. Well, my friends, think about that for a Monday. Correct. It's a NATO base. It's a shared base. USA's there, England's there, like all these countries are there. There's a joint base there, and they do diplomatic things together. And if they have to do things militarily around the region, they kind of do it together. The problem is, which countries are going to back Russia? Which countries are going to back the rest of the world? Not too many countries got involved when Russia accessed Crimea. The US did. Putin told the US, don't get involved. I didn't forget. I didn't forget. Interesting. What's going to happen? Oh, well, we're going to find out. We really, really are. So, on that note, my friends, have a good day. Make your Monday matter. Make a list. Do what you got to do. See you guys later.